Welcome to Eternal Manna, the daily devotional broadcast of Grace Gospel Church. We are looking at Psalm 69, and today we want to look at verse 19. You know how I am scorned, disgraced, and shamed. All my enemies are before you. Again, I want to highlight the first two words of this verse. God knows. Now, those two words should bring great comfort to us. Regardless of what you are facing, what you are going through, and you and I may think no human being knows about my pain. Here is the good news. God knows. God knows what you are going through. God knows all the secret, silent tears that you shed. God knows the pain of your heart. God sees the circumstances of your life. And God will act. God will judge. So those are three truths that go together. God knows, God sees, God acts. So cling to it. Look to Him, trust Him. And the psalmist says, God, you know how much I have suffered for your sake. And the psalmist uses three words to talk about his condition. I am scorned, I am dishonored, I am shamed. Contempt has been poured and heaped upon me. So because David was fighting God's battles, he experienced shame, scorn, and he was disgraced. But then he says, the last part of that verse, all my enemies are before you. In Psalm 51, interestingly, David had said, all my sin is ever before you. I can't hide my sin. They are naked, exposed, open to God. And now here in this verse he says, all my enemies are before you. The enemies of David, the enemies of God, are in God's sight. They are under His scrutiny. So no one can hide from the Lord and escape. Everyone is visible before God. These enemies, they were trying to secretly do away with David. But they could not hide from the Lord. They were very, very visible. And God will deal with them, and God did deal with them. So today for you and for me, what that means is, just as the enemies are visible to God, I am visible to God. God can see me. I may think, oh, no one sees. I can get away with this. I can get away with this sin. No, we can't. God sees it. It's visible. It's open to Him. He takes note of it. And then God is going to judge me for that sin which I have committed secretly, thinking that God or no human has seen it. So it's a warning that my life is visible to God. It's also an encouragement because whatever I am going through, difficulty, trial, it's visible to God. He knows, He sees, He will act. But you and I need to be very diligent in our walk with God, very consciously aware that God's eyes are upon me. He is watching me. I am visible. So I need to be very careful about the way that I live my life, the words that I speak, all my actions. they are known to God. And I have to give an account to the Lord for the way that I live my life. But the big encouragement for us today is God knows, God sees, and God will act. Amen.